it's been years ago. And the reader told me, she said, you are going to have a baby, and it's going to be a little girl. And at the time, my tubes were tied. So I was like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm not having no babies. Ain't no more babies coming from here. And
Right.
she got irritated with me. She was like, yes, you're going to have a baby. So we was going back and forth for about 2 minutes in this reading, because I was like, you pulling somebody else's cards. I'm not fixing to have a baby. Well, you know what happened? My sister got pregnant and she had some issues, and she needed me to come in and take care of my niece. So in the reading, I did have a baby.
Right.
I did raise a baby. I just did not give birth to the baby. But I was going back and forth with this woman. Nah, and she was my reader. And I was like, I don't know what happened. We don't lost the connection. I mean, I was feeling some kind of way. Like, what is going on? You used to be my girl and you was off. She was not off. And it was what, 6 years later. So the reading came true 6 years later. And that's why I tell people, it's sometimes the timing. We don't have any control. But you have some people that get very upset because it's like, well, you told me I was going to be married. You told me I was going to be pregnant. We not God.
Yep. I deal with that all the time with my clients. And I tell them all the time, one, you have to be in alignment. That's first thing.
Yeah.
Spirit always wants you to do stuff too. So if you're not fixing on yourself, you're not doing your self-care, your self-love, all the stuff they told you to do, you're not going to ever see that goal until a year or two from now, because it's going to take you to actually do the work in order for you to be in alignment with what you need. Also, there's other things that come into play. Sometimes monkey wrenches are thrown in. We all know about the monkey wrenches that get thrown in.
Absolutely.
But it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just getting pushed off. But you have to be patient and still believe too at the same time, along with doing your work. And it's not just one time that you do this work. It's a daily practice. It's something that you do continuously every day. They think that just because they do it one time or they do it 30 days, then that's enough. No, it's every day.
It's true.
I think what really like made me upset in the situation was, I think they thought like I was going to pull for them. And so it came across very much like you just wanted to be combative. And so I was upset that they put that energy towards her instead of putting it towards me.
You do have some people that do want to argue and fight. And I'd be like, argue with your baby daddy, not me. I'm not the one. So you got 2 minutes to talk to me crazy. And I'm going to be patient with you at first, because I'm going to assume that you're going through something. Because if you're talking to me crazy, you must be going through something, because you called me to help you.
Exactly.
But if you start raising your voice and telling me that what I'm saying about the baby daddy ain't right and this, then you need to go talk to him. You don't need to be talking to me. You having a conversation with the wrong person. I'm reading goddamn cards. This is not therapy 101.
Damn sure ain't.
So you need to realize as readers what we can do and what we cannot do. Some people have psychological problems, and I've been there. I have been there. I have gotten readings where I wanted to hear what I wanted to hear. And when the reader didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, I was irritated. I've never been disrespectful or rude to anybody reading my cards, because I'm giving you my money. Why would I be talking to you crazy when I'm paying you? But have there been moments when I was going through my divorce? I wanted these people to tell me that my marriage was going to work out. And it wasn't. And I knew deep down inside it wasn't. So why, we only can pass on the messages that we get. We can't tell people something that we don't, I'm not going to lie to you.
Right.
Because I don't want you to be hurt. You have to know all the tarot is subjective. We have free will. And that's with any reading. I can tell you, you're going to win the lottery if you turn left. If you turn right, that changes everything. The outcome with some of the things that are going to happen. Tarot this is going to be the outcome if you continue to walk that path. If you deviate from that path, you're going to get some different timelines thrown into that. And people don't understand that. They want to get upset, but you have free will. God does not think for you. In the Bible, if you read the Bible, all these Christians that's on here tonight, if you read the Bible, God gave you free will. You were created to think for yourselves, which means ain't no medium, no psychic, no tarot reader gonna think for you. I won't. That's why when people be like, should I break up with him? Well, what the fuck do you want to do?
Right. It's up to you.
That don't have nothing to do with me. You want to sleep in your bed alone, or you want to deal with the liar? What do you want to do? Because you already know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
You just want me to say something that's going to make you feel better. So we got to realize where we coming from and where they coming from. So you're right. She might wanted to argue with you a little bit, but it wasn't going to change the message.
It wasn't.
Right.
And the message ended up being true anyway. So, like,
yeah. You know, I tell people all the time, no reader is 100%. And the reason I say this is because we are channeling messages.
correct.
No matter if you do it with a pendulum, no matter if you do it with a grain of salt or dirt, or you using tarot cards, we are listening to spirits say the message. If you are off that day, if you are in some type, that's why I don't read when I'm tired. I don't read when I'm upset. I don't read when I'm going through trauma. I don't read when I'm in grief. I have to be in a space to read so that I can hear messages clearly. If I'm going through a breakup and you call me about a love reading, talking about if this man gonna be my husband forever, say I'm feeling some kind of way. Hell fucking no, that nigga ain't no good for you. Because ain't no good niggas in this world. Because I feel that way because I'm going through something.
Right.
And there are readers that do that.
Right.
They put their stuff in the reading. Now, I will share personal people that got readings with me. I will share personal stuff with you, but I ain't trying to bias you about what to do with it. But I have gone to some readers that, they are biased and they angry.
Mm-hmm. I've had some people that do that to me too. Like when I used to go to readers and stuff, and I'm like, "This your personal shit. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Why you putting your shit on what I got? I'm asking you something that don't even have nothing to do with me. I'm intuitive too, so if I know that you off, you should know that you off.
Yeah,
you telling me some shit that you want me to be or experience that don't have nothing to do with me. That's your life. That ain't mine.
Nah.
You basically got me paying you so you can vent what's going on in your life.
Yeah, basically.
And honestly, there's a lot of readers that do that. I paid one lady $60 one time, and she's very popular. And I should say her name. I should say her name because I know she do this to a lot of people. If she on here, she gonna know. She gonna know. And a lot of people that read with her, we started the reading off, and then the next thing she started crying. And then she was like, I'm going through this with my man and this. And then the next 40 minutes was about her relationship and what she was trying to do. And should she do this and that? I was fucking confused. I was holding the phone trying to figure out if we was going to get back to me at any point in that reading. And she did the last 5 minutes, and I will never call her again.
Wow.
Because it ended up being she needed to vent, but you don't do that with people that are paying you.
Yeah. Right.
They pay them for their time. Not, you go to therapy. That's why I say if you're going through something, you don't even need to be reading. You just don't.
Right.
True.
Right. I would take off in a heartbeat.
Yeah, unless
somebody else do it. I ain't got the time right now.
Yeah, I took off. I was going. I was like, let me figure this shit out because what's happening here? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and I hate when people do what the other reader told me this. Well, go back to the other reader.
Yeah, go back to them.
Because I don't see that. I don't see that. So go back to the person that told you that because something was off. Because why if you bouncing from 15 readers and you get in the same message.
The same message.
You don't need to do that. You're wasting your money. You need to find a person that you trust.
Yeah.
And stick with that person because you can get very conflicted energies.
It can fuck you up too. True. I told a client of mine one time, I'm like, you need to pick. You need to have at least 2 readers on deck. Because if you can't get to me, then get somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
But don't be having 4 and 5. She used to go to like all these different like psychic shows and all of this stuff like that. I said, you gonna mess around and get an attachment and somebody's gonna fuck your head up. And what ended up happening, it fucked her head up. She was, this and that and woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, I told you. Now you're gonna have to cleanse yourself. You're gonna have to do some therapy, get yourself together because now you're traumatized. And I told you, I warned you about it. Now you learning. Don't just keep bouncing around going to everybody. And you don't even know half the time these people have certain attachments and they're passing them along to you. You got to be careful where you go. You don't go to everybody's house. And that's the same with readings. Don't go to everybody's house to eat.
Yeah, I think
You're right about that.
You hit a valid point. You got to protect your energy because not everybody has the best intention, and there are readers that literally just drain people. They drain them. Like you got a few readings to get over Billy Bob. We not fixing to do 15 readings on Billy Bob because at that point I'm going to tell you I'm not taking your money anymore. We breaking up. You need to go to therapy. Because what does that look like to me ethically if I know that we keep having the same conversation over and over again? You're not ready to heal. So I'm not going to keep taking your money because you just want to give it. Put that money towards therapy. Get over Billy Bob. Let's figure out how to maneuver. You know, we all been there. We've all gone to readers. Most people don't go to readers when they happy and everything is going great. We going through something. We want some type of guidance. That's the reason we go get readings. We need clarity. But y'all that are listening, don't discount your intuition. A lot of y'all that should I leave this person or not, y'all already know. You know the answer to that. You don't need to pay for a reading for that. If you have doubts about a relationship, you already know what you need to do.
True.
So I think a lot of people have to we all are intuitive. This is not no magic club where nobody can get in. You have to learn how to use your intuition. I'm not saying that a reader can't help you if you're blocked. But I think for some people, you have to start to trust your guidance, your spirits, your ancestors that are talking to you. Because it's not all about,
because I think that's where most people like have their problems is using that discernment. It's hard.
Absolutely. And when you're going through some shit, it's harder. It's harder. If you ever going through a breakup and you love somebody and you don't know why the fuck they acting crazy, even deep down in your heart, you know you disconnected, you know the communication is fucked up, you know that this person ain't sexing you, you know that they seeing 3 other people. I read for a lot of women that go, I know he fucking 4 women, but I still want to be with him. And then they want to know why they getting hurt. Maybe you getting hurt because you really don't agree that this man is fucking 4 other women. Be honest about that. Don't put yourself in positions that you know you're uncomfortable with. And women do it a lot more than men. I very rarely see a man deal with a situation he don't want to be in. But women will do it every single time. They will make themselves very uncomfortable in a relationship because they think that this is the person. And that, I'm sorry, that's bullshit.
It is, but when you hopefully he ain't here this week either, but when you out here messing with a man like Prince Kwame, what you supposed to do? Like,
not Prince Kwame.
Like,
no, you didn't bring Prince. Prince gonna pop in at some point. But hey, if Prince is community dick and you know Prince is community dick, then jump on the dick. If that's what you want. I don't have no problem with no community dick and no community pussy if you know that's what it is. But don't try to make it be a love relationship.
Don't get your feelings involved.
Yeah, dick is
your
dick.
Feelings.
40-year-old women still confused. 50-year-old women still confused about what a dick do. You've been here long enough to know what a dick do. It get hard. Ain't no emotions to that. You can blow on the mother. If I had a dick, my dick would be hard 24/7 because ain't no emotions attached to it. I would play with the bitch just to get it hard if I was a dude.
That's not what we do.
That's not what y'all do. That's what I would do.
I'm with you, mama, because I would do the same thing.
I be in that helicopter and all kind of shit with my dick.
I'll be slanging dangling from here to Mexico,
and I would be trying to poke everybody and let me poke them. I ain't even gonna lie. I would be a straight hoe.
Here to Costa Rica. Here.
Yes. You ain't lying, Jim. Me and you would be going on a tour. We would be going on a pussy gathering
All I'm
tour.
giving out is hard dick and bubble gum. That's it.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna be upset with no man wanting to use his dick, but I think a woman needs to understand the difference between getting your back blown out and love. Sometimes it ain't the same thing.
But I think we have to be honest too. Because there are some women who out there with that.
Absolutely.
That's very equal to what the dick can do. So let's be, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, if you, I don't have no issues with nobody's sexuality and what they want to do with it, as long as you know that's what it is. Don't make somebody think it's something that it's not.
Right.
That's, you know, that's the issue.
But
And
the issue
sometimes
is a lot of women get these community dicks and feel like they got this magical poon that could just change them, and then that's where they get their feelings hurt at.
Yeah.
well, you know, I'm sorry. Everything loses its luster at some point. You can be digmatized to a certain point, and you can have some magical poon to a certain point. But if you ain't a faithful person and fidelity is not in your cards, it don't matter how good it is. You still gonna fuck around because that's what you want to do. So y'all, because we just running our mouth. So tonight we don't even know what we doing. We don't know what we doing. We came in here and we said we was gonna have a spiritual talk. We was gonna throw some readings out, and so y'all can ask questions. You know, whoever want to take it on, we can have a discussion about it. We don't already talked about a whole bunch of stuff at the beginning. We put the cash apps up there for everybody. So if somebody gives you a reading and you feel like you want to bless them, definitely go into their cash apps. Before we get started, though, I know you know all these wonderful people on here, but I want them to introduce themselves and give you their pages on how you can contact them. So listen, let's go with you first, babe.
Hello, Clarice. No, I'm just playing.
I love
Don't
it.
start that tonight.
In my head, it was just like that.
Don't start that tonight.
It had to come out.
Hey everybody, so I'm Elissa, aka Lotus Mystic Haven. I am a spiritualist, reader, a naturopathic doctor, herbalist. I do all the above, any type of therapy, you name it, I do it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we're getting some feedback. Oh, that was Jen. Oh, so okay. I'm also a musician, so I do music too, aside from doing tarot and all of this other good but that's who I am. That's what I do. Y'all seen me before. Some of you who haven't, that's who I am. Yep,
All
that's
right.
it.
Mr. Heaus Tarot, the Heaus Tarot. Who are you?
I'm an Aquarius by birth. I'm a fun time. No, let me stop.
I thought you was fixing to go into that song. Hey, Aquarius, you know, whatever that song. What's your name? Okay, let me stop.
I'm a reader. I love reading tarot. I love being nosy. So understand, usually when people get readings from me, I don't know how it happens, but I usually remember, like, if you come back for a second or third one. So, you know, I think that's my ancestors. They just some nosy ass people. And they be like, nah, that's such and such. Remember last time? I'm like, all right, calm down. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at the Heaus Tarot, YouTube. Again, like I said, I'm going to start putting up videos soon. Just working out my work schedule and getting all that situated. And, you know, that's basically it. Like, I do readings. Haven't really dabbled into much other stuff yet. You know, Spirit is trying to push me, and I'm being a little hard-headed, but it's okay.
All right. Oh, we lost Boo Bear. Well, he gonna pop back on. So, Jen, who are you, my love?
You on mute.
Are you on mute?
Okay. Hey y'all. It's your girl Jen. No, it's been a while. Y'all know y'all can still find me on my Jenn
Them
Wade.
eyelashes is eyelashing it. I have to say that.
Thank you. Them
I have
eyes
to
on
say
blink, huh?
Yeah.
My baby did my lashes, y'all.
They look good.
Thank you. Well, right now I took my websites down due to maintenance and revamping and everything, but you can still find me on Facebook as Jenn Wade. Or you can also Google me as Geno Insights, and then you can book from there. Just call the number, or what else? Oh, I am back making my hair oil. So you can order the oil via inbox right now. So that's about it. That's all I got going on right now, you know.
And that oil is the bomb, y'all. I got my hair up, but literally when I first started with the oil, I think my hair was here, and it's been maybe about a couple of years. My hair is actually down the middle of my back now.
Oh wow.
So one day when I take these little fake lock things out, I'm gonna show y'all the growth because it's been amazing. So
Go ahead and put my order in. I'm tired of being bald.
yeah, put your order in because it's true. So
Don't
let's see. I'm trying to see if Boo Bear.
He said he just gonna be in the comments because his connection is really bad.
Okay, well, let's give him a shout out, y'all. We got Chaz the Seer. You can connect with him on IG. You can connect with him on Facebook. He have a little I don't want to say a little TikTok, but he's on TikTok too. A lot of y'all know Chaz. Y'all follow him. Y'all have gotten readings for him. So definitely reach out to him. Y'all know he's an amazing reader. He's also a worker. You can get baths from him. You can get spiritual work from him. So if you are looking for a worker, and I mean Alyssa, Jenn too. Anthony, you not a worker yet, right?
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I am a worker.
Yeah. That's why I was saying ooh la la, because my list was about to go on forever. So I was ooh la la. Y'all already know what that means.
Yeah, so Chaz. Oh, wait a minute, Boo Bear back. Oh, yes. So I already told them.
Listen, this is the last time. If it go out again, that's it. I'm gonna be in the comments rooting y'all on.
You sure it's the internet and not what's in that cup?
No, I don't know what it is, like, to be honest, or whatever. It's like random. So, but I know, like, on the other side of me is usually like a dead spot or something, but usually I'm all right here. So today I want to be a dead spot.
Well, let's get into it then. Let's see. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to answer a couple of questions first and then see if we have any spiritual messages that might be coming in too, where they might want to talk about something. Hey, She Black Bonnet Witch. Y'all go check out the Calico Goddess on her page. Miss She. All right, so
let's say yeah, Mama, because we always get questions in the comment section about how to do something or what to do in a certain situation, whether it's spiritual or just day-to-day advice.
Okay, all right. Well, then we'll come across it. If you see a question that you want to answer, talk about, just bring it up and we'll talk about it. Who want to go first with the first question? Well, Chaz, let's get you first, babe, since you bouncing.
Okay.
Since you bouncing in and out, we're gonna try to get you. We're gonna try to hold on to you for a little bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a question.
Well, while he finding a question, I don't know why when you said he bouncing, this song popped in my head. Bounce that booty like a basketball. If it don't shake it at all. I don't know why they put in my mind. I don't know, and I'm not even sipping on nothing.
Well, hey, I don't know. Maybe you got a hot night coming up.
Child.
You ain't got to share. You ain't got look. You ain't got to share. Keep it secret.
Child, need no more bouncy nights.
All right, I'm start calling you Bouncy Castle, child.
You see something, Chaz? Did you see a question, babe?
Yeah, I see Marsha Holcomb. Any spirit messages for me? The first thing that I have for you is make sure that you embrace your inner gypsy. So gypsies are wanderers. Gypsies are free spirits. Gypsies also possess magic. They also possess, gifted sight and herbs and all of that. It also shows that you need to reconnect with Earth, allow new beginnings to come in for you. Go with the flow. They say you're a little bit of a control freak as well. It also talks
about dang, he was getting ready to get into it when he said that also.
Yes.
We're gonna see if he bounced back in. Marsha, maybe he'll if he don't get to finish it, he'll finish it in the comments for you.
Wow.
I knew it too. I was like, oh, we gotta let him go first because I felt like he was gonna flop back out.
Mm-hmm. If y'all hear that puppy in my background, just ignore it.
Oh, it's okay. All right, so who want to go next?
I can go. I'll pick somebody.
Okay. Who you got?
Mary Richardson Kennard. She asks, is there any good changes for her in the near future? So I do got you have good messages that are getting ready to come through. It is showing messages about stability because you've been in a place where you've been feeling stuck. But I also see too that you also need to do a spiritual bath. You need to do a cleanse. That'll also help you push some things through. It is showing too that there's some things that you've been holding on to that you need to let go of. So in this time, in this space, is about healing for you. Take this time to heal so you can get to those spaces of where spirit has the good that is coming in for you. Because I also see, I don't know if you are looking for a new job or some type of new work or employment or a shift in employment. But it does show that there is something new that is coming in with employment. And it does show it brings recognition into you. So there is some movement, some elevation that is going to happen along with this. Spirit is like, stay strong, keep moving forward, keep believing, and just make sure that you do a spiritual bath. A good spiritual bath will make your day, baby. I'll tell you that right now.
All right. Let's see, Mr. Anthony, you got somebody?
I pulled for Kenny K from YouTube. Said, any spiritual messages? Is my case going to be successful? I do see success attached to your case, but whatever the success that comes in with this case, you're gonna have to change a lot of stuff after it. It's gonna be like a uphill battle, but it's gonna be a successful one. And it's something about changing, I feel like, your surroundings, your scenery, something after you win the case. Like, there's a lot of change coming from you winning this case. So be prepared that yes, it's coming through and you're gonna, be successful with it, but it's gonna bring a lot of changes into your life afterwards.
All right, Miss Jenn.
All right. So I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think it's Kiara, something. Her question was, will the work? Yeah, that one. Okay, so the first thing I heard Spirit say is you need to believe in your work a little bit more, because it's only gonna go as far as you believe it will. Another thing that I'm saying, I don't know if you're doing candle work or something, but I feel like what Spirit is showing me is like you need to continue to pray over your candles while it's working, or speaking affirmations over it, or just speaking into it, period. Rather, if you sleep and you wake up in the middle of the night and just staring at it, you need to get up and pray over it and speak over it and speak what it is that you want to come out. Now, what it is saying that this work is going to work. The only delay will be your belief system, because it's kind of like you don't really believe it. It's like you don't believe it until you see it, but it need to be opposite when you're a worker. Okay. And if it's money work, it looks like it is gonna go into your favor, because you got the Sun card and the Strength card that came out at the same time. But the way the Strength card was like flipping and flopping, I felt like that was your belief system when it comes to your work. And that's not the only work that you're gonna be doing. It seems like you need to be working with your ancestors a lot more, or just your spirits in general. And I'm also getting like a female spirit that is kind of wanting to get your attention, but it's some type of blockage there. Or maybe it's just your fear that is kind of keeping you from being connected to her. I think you need to sit down and just kind of clear your mind and meditate, and just open yourself up a little bit more when it comes to working with your spirits. Okay, that's what I got.
Okay, so before I pick my person, let's talk a little bit about candle magic. When you are working with any type of candle, flame, lamps, things with fire, you are setting your intention. And to know what spirit is going to do that work, or knowing if the work is going to work, you need to divine on it. When a lot of people want to know why the work isn't going to work or whatever, if you are not divining on your work, which means that you have to learn how to look at your pendulum, you have to look at your cards, you need to be able to ask your spirits the question, because a lot of workers do work in silence. You don't want to ask 15 people if the work is working, because you don't want a lot of people to know that the work is, you're doing the work, because people can pray against your work. So when you are doing candle magic or any type of magic, you need to be strong in your petition. You need to believe that the work is going to work, but you also need to divine on it to see if the ancestors want to take the work, if there's a deity you're working with that wants to take the work, if there's an entity that's floating around out there in the graveyard that wants to take the work, because that'll give you an idea of how that is going to go. And I think a lot of people, it doesn't work if you don't have faith. If you don't believe that it's going to work, it definitely won't work. And sometimes too with spirit, they'll reject it because it's not supposed to. You could be asking for something that they don't want to do because it's not going to be beneficial to you. So pay attention to that. The candle goes out when you light it, it's done. The lamp goes out when you light it, it's done. No amount of prayers or anything is going to start a work that has stopped. But Jen is right. Every time you light that candle or that lamp, pray over it. You know, because sometimes people can't leave their stuff burning 24/7. But if it goes out by itself, the work is done. All right. So Ashley, will I conceive a
I
child?
wanted to add
Go
something to
ahead,
this.
babe. Go ahead.
Another thing too is also whatever tools you use and cleanse them before you even start using them. Pray
Yeah.
over them. You pray over your herbs. You tell the herbs what you want it to do. You gotta talk to your tools and stuff before you even start using it. Cleanse your space too. Cleansing your
And
space,
do
cleansing your
protection.
house is very important. Also, before you start doing work, you can't work from a cluttered space or a dirty space because then your work is dirty too. And it ain't going nowhere because you got stagnant energy in your home and now there's stagnant energy within your work.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Louisiana because the work is dirty too. She just dropped it. She was like, I don't know what your house look like, but it need to be right, or else your work ain't gonna work. And that's true
It
because
ain't gonna go hide in the ceiling.
any type of clutter is an obstacle. Most people can't even think in a cluttered space. So if your stuff is cluttered, she's right. You're not even going to be able to focus the way you want to. So anybody else got anything to say about it?
Yes,
Go
and
ahead.
always protect your work. Protect yourself, protect your work going in and coming out. Protection is definitely a must. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. That's all.
All
Child,
right. So
let me
go
go wipe
ahead.
out my windows real quick. I'll be right back.
You gonna do what to the windows?
Wipe them out, child. Just, y'all still
Yes.
gotta clean
And
it
that
out.
front
Clean these
door.
windows out.
And that front door and that back door and that windows. Wipe them down. Put a barrier of protection on your house. Not everything needs
So
to be
do.
coming in.
I sweep my porch, my sidewalk, and everything. I feed my spikes. My auntie be looking at me like, "What is she doing, baby? Don't worry about it. Just move out the way."
Well, if you're gonna be about the life, be about the life. You know, you got to be consistent. This ain't no, oh, I think I want to do this week, and then I'm gonna forget about the spirits until
Mm-hmm.
I need them again. That's Jesus energy. Like, oh, Jesus, come save me. And then when you save, you ain't got 2 words for Jesus until you need him again. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
consistent with the energy. All right. Miss Ashley, will I conceive a child this year? No, babe, you will not. I think there's some issues that are going on with you, and I don't know if you've gone to the doctor and gotten checked out, but I'm getting something with blockages or some type of barrier there. So I think that if you have gotten a checkup, it looks like that there may be a baby that's coming next year, but not this year. All right, let's see. Alyssa, you want to go, babe?
Oh yeah, I picked Goody Goody. What
Goody,
was the question?
goody.
Wait. Is there any success in my near future? Lately, I feel like there's no win financially. I do see that it looks like there's some envy energy. It's showing it's coming from a male. It's showing somebody working against you. So I definitely see cleansing for sure, protecting yourself from evil eye energy. If you've been around this person, it does look like maybe this person might be completely stressed. Um, the opposite of the empath. What is it? Apathetic. Somebody with apathetic abilities where they push their negative energy out and it forces onto the other person because it looks like you two are
Mhm.
empathic. And so you're absorbing some of this nasty energy from this person too, which means that you need to ground yourself. You need to cleanse because this person is pushing this out. If you've been around this person that's been stressed completely out, you need to kind of like get some distance between you and this person because it looks like it's pouring into you. I do see there is clarity that is going to come in for you too, and it's showing something coming in like before the summer ends. So this is August, the summer ends with around sometime in September. So anywhere between here and then, it is showing something coming in for you. It does show you need some balance as well. And it is showing too you also are in this phase of where like it's we have Neptune in retrograde, Pluto in retrograde, and it's showing that something is triggering you from your past. You need to face it and deal with it too. So that's what I got. It's kind of deep, but I kind of summed it up as best as I could.
Yeah, but if you need deeper, hit her up, hit Alyssa up for a deeper reading, because sometimes, I mean, it does. The message might be longer than what she have time to do, and then too, you might not want all your business out. All right, let's see, Mr. Anthony.
I pulled for Jeff Yu from YouTube. Any messages for my career? You got really good energy here. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, Star card, Justice. I feel like what this is saying, we know that Mercury is the planet that rules over Aquarius. The Star card is the Aquarius card. I feel like what they're saying is right now, being in this pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde, going into Mercury going direct, whatever it is that you really want career-wise, especially being that you have the Empress underneath, you need to go ahead and put your full intent into it, and you'll have it by Libra season, because the Justice card was your last card. But the Wheel of Fortune with the Nine of Pentacles leading up to these cards, the road is yours. Whatever you want in your career, go after it. Full steam ahead. Don't let nobody deter you. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, that's not a good idea. Oh, you shouldn't do that. If that's what you want to go for it, and you'll obtain it.
Libra season is magical, y'all. I mean, I could be biased, but it is.
Well, I must be biased because my moon is a Libra and I feel the same way.
My moon is also a Libra. That's right.
It could be. All right, Miss Jenn.
Okay, so I think her name is Renata Simone. Will my money improve? Okay. So first thing I got was it's your money is moving in slowly, but I'm also was picking up that you emotionally spend. So you may not be seeing the money coming in because the fastest it's coming in is like you spending it. I don't know if you are addicted to Grubhub or DoorDash or what it is, but I feel like Spirit is saying that you need to be mindful when you're spending, or you could just like repeat. Oh Lord Jesus. Brains to smack me all in the face. But anyway.
Because you was talking about addiction to Grubhub. We ain't trying to hear that over here. Spirit was like, pow, 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 pow. Don't be
like
fucking.
that message was
You
for
called
more than one
about
person.
20 people out on this live with their addiction issues.
Right. I felt like that message that I'm getting ready to give is not just for baby girl, it's for multiple people. But anyway, I do feel like you got some fresh starts that's getting ready to come in now, because you got the Ace of Wands. That was the first thing that came out, and then the Knight of Pentacles. And y'all know the Knight of Pentacles is slower than corn syrup in the wintertime, meaning he's the slowest knight in the deck, but it's also consistent. So I feel like the money may not be coming in as fast as you want because you spending it as soon as you get it. And I feel like you are manifesting this new money, but Spirit is like, I'm not finna give you no lump sum if you just gonna be blowing it frivolously. And I'm also feeling like, stop being that ATM for people who ain't paying their bills. You can't help everybody if you trying to help yourself. You have to be selfish with your money at times, because no, but I do see that healing is on top of your money, but I feel like you just need to be a little bit more disciplined when it comes to spending, and just a little, I'm not saying that you are not responsible, but if you are emotional, if you are going through some things emotionally, you will go and buy whatever it is that you want because that makes you feel good. I just feel like Spirit wants you to have another way of making yourself feel good, so that way you won't be looking at your bank account looking like, oh Lord Jesus, I'm in the po house. Okay, but it looks like your money will improve. Okay.
All right, let's see. Carissa Grant. Any messages about my job for next week? I think the girls are plotting to try to get me fired. They are. I get a lot of gossip. And you being watched. So the thing about it is that you do have victory, which means that you might be able to pull around this and navigate, because you already know that these people are plotting against you. I feel like that there's 3 more opportunities that are coming to you within the next 7 months. So if this job is not workable for you, you are going to have other options that open up. But right now, I get just a lot of lies. I get a lot of gossip. I see people trying to make you uncomfortable. And I feel like they're trying to get a rise out of you. Like they poking you for you to do something out of character so that they can say that this is why she has to get fired. Because I don't really think that there's a reason to terminate you, but they trying to make a reason. So I think you need to be very careful with playing how you deal with people or how you connect with people, what you say to them. Don't let them get under your skin, because that's what they want. They want you to look crazy. So then they can say, well, see, this is the problem. But it does show that you have other opportunities, because I think this job that you on is going to be played out for you at some point this year. I think Spirit is trying to push you towards something else in the new year. All right. Anybody see a name?
I picked Karma K. Williams.
Karma.
Also, I have the girl Carissa that you just read. She sent a donation for you to me. I don't know how, but
That's
for you. I'll send it to you, Mom.
No, keep it. Keep it. That's a gift to you.
So Karma, you asked if you're being watched by someone. I got yes. Actually, you got 2 people watching you. So I do see with one person, they don't have any boundaries. And so if you get somebody that's coming in your inbox sending you messages and things like that, they like watch out, because I do feel like this person is going to make a move to reach out to you. But it is showing that this person is coming to cause some challenges, some issues with you. So you can see it clear. But yeah. So I definitely say, like, make sure that you watch your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Don't be ignorant with this person or anything like that. Don't jump into, any spats with this person, because that's what they're looking for. So don't give them any ammo to do anything with you. I also see too, they might be evil eyeing you, wanting to cause some health issues. If you start to have some health issues, I'm definitely seeing watch out. So stay up on cleanses, things like that. Stay prayed up. Do what you got to do in that essence. But then I also see somebody else looking at you, but this person is coming to approach you. I do see with this person that is coming to approach you, it looks like because they want a relationship. So it is showing that as far as with this other person that's getting ready to come in. So they might be a little timid, because it is showing that they also want to ask you out on a date. So that's coming up. You got 2 people. So yeah, one definitely cause conflict. And that person is mental. So just like, don't give in. When the people mental, don't give them no ammo, because they gonna keep going on and find every way to antagonize you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just ignore, block, and delete.
I actually had also pulled for Karma K. Williams too, but very much in agreement with what Alyssa was saying, because what I got, whoever this person, one of these people that's coming in, I feel like one of them, whoever this person is, and I feel like it's the person that was first being talked about. You recently came into something. I don't know if it was money or something like that, but this person is literally trying to disrupt what you just came into. Like, they're very jealous, very spiteful, very much, oh, I don't have, why do you have? So this person is very much some kind of air sign also, because I got King of Swords. So some kind of Aquarius, Libra, Sea, or Gemini, and you know this person. You know this, like this person knows you. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 5 of Cups. You know this person. This person is going through it. And you could kind of feel like it's a third person watching you, but that third person is your ancestors. It's spirit. Spirit is like, we got you, but you got to be a little bit more strong on understanding and using that discernment. This person coming to you with some bullshit, walk away, block them, do whatever you got to do. But I didn't get for that second person coming in, but that first person, you know who that person is, and they are an air sign. Fuck them.
Yep, that's why Spirit was like, this person don't have no boundaries. I feel like you dealt with this person before too. Just what Anthony said. You dealt with this person before. You might have blocked them before too, but it seemed like this person coming back. Mm-hmm. They just don't know how to give up, honey.
Got to be a Libra or a Gemini, because an Aquarius wouldn't put that much energy into a person.
Right.
Listen, damn sure won't. Be sure won't.
Yeah, it's a Libra or a Gemini. More than likely a Gemini. When Gemini take a bite of something, they don't want to let go. They do not. So they are the most obsessive air signs. When it comes to stalking, it's gonna be a Gemini. I hate to say it, but it is true.
I have had my days, but that's neither here nor there. That's a story for another live, okay? So
why you almost made me spend my day?
Hey, let me just say, this Gemini be Gemini. My Venus is a Gemini. And my son, okay?
So we gonna come back and hear one of these. We gonna hear some of these stories one time. We're gonna bring you back.
Please. Okay, sips the tea. Now this is for Anthony Nicholson. Who wait? Yeah, I just had to skedaddle to the back of the house. Give me a second. All right. No, not that question. He said, "What is it? What's one thing that he needs to release?" And baby, I didn't pull it out so many cards. It looked like he even got a full reading over here. So the first thing I heard that you need to release is like childhood trauma. I'm also hearing trust issues. I'm also hearing that it's a couple people you need to release. I know you said but one thing, but Spirit said it's a couple things that's leading up to this one thing that you need to release. This could be like an ex or somebody, or maybe even a family member that you kind of been holding on to. But I feel like this person is, the word that comes to my mind is always around some cantankerous ass bullshit. Okay. So I feel like this person is also kind of blocking you in a certain way. It's like you have all these dreams and aspirations that you want to take a leap of faith with, but this person is always kind of like capping you, put a cap on you. Spirit is saying you need to let that go. You also need to do some shadow work, because I feel like Spirit is trying to send you some type of messages, maybe in your dreams, about something that you're wanting to create. Because I got the creativity card that came out as well on top of the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords, and I'm sorry, I had the Seven of Cups on top with the Ace of Swords on top. So I feel like it's some confusion when it comes to your creativity. And this could be going towards your money as well. So I feel like once you release that, whatever traumas you've been holding on to, maybe even some resentment towards your parents, or maybe even people you grew up around with, maybe people just wronged you, and now you have that resentment and you're kind of closed off. But Spirit wants you to be open, so that way your blessings can come in. You cannot receive blessings if you're always closed up, is what I'm seeing.
That was a word.
Okay, and I also one last thing. You got some unexpected victories that's getting ready to come in that you're not even able to see, because you're holding on to whatever happened to you in the past. So the past is what you need to let go, and that means people or things. Okay. Whew. I'm out of breath.
Amen.
Deep. Yeah, what you gonna say? And the church say amen. All right. Aqua Moon, does Adam want to connect sexually? I feel like Adam is dealing with somebody else from the past, or there's something that has not ended. So I feel like there's an attraction there, but I feel like it's not love. And I saw the hearts there, so I hope that you're not falling for him deeper than what's going on. Because I feel like that there's some healing that needs to happen with him. And Spirit is saying too that you need to work on something that's going on with self-esteem for you. So I will say be careful with your heart. Passion card and attraction keeps coming out on him, which means that he's sexually attracted to you. But I keep getting somebody in the past. This could be somebody that he dealt with. He hasn't let go. He hasn't moved on. And it doesn't look like this is going into a commitment, not the way that you want it to go. So if you just want to play, have some fun, I feel like that you and Adam may have that energy. But when it comes to something deeper, I feel like there's some healing that needs to be done with that before it can even move forward, because it doesn't even show that he wants anything deep right now, but maybe a sexual relationship.
I picked. I'm finna mess this name up. Nefret. Amen.
I didn't even see that name. Let me try to find it, because I don't see.
It's Nefret Nejum. Amen. I know I'm messing it up, but I'm trying. Lord knows I'm trying. All I know is Amen. He said I got it. They said I got it. I said it right then.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at me. Okay, so it was about if there's any financial changes that are happening or will happen. I got that you're missing something. It's something that you're missing. And Spirit is like, you need to get in that space, because it's like I want to say that you're in a space where it's kind of like confusing. You got a lot of thoughts that's going on in your head, but you can't get them together. I almost feel like too that you're business oriented as well. So I don't know if this is dealing with like you have multiple ideas for a business. But it is showing like everything will fall into place, but you need to start somewhere. You have to get organized. So organize with your thoughts. To think is to put it in ink, put it on paper. When it makes sense on paper, it'll make sense to you as far as how you can go about with a plan of action. The other thing too is spirit is showing like you want things to come in, like you have a niche that you can do magically. A lot of people are not really good at manifesting sexually. And I mean sexual masturbation manifestation. Do this by yourself. And spirit is showing like you can do this. If you go ahead and you do this for yourself, I guarantee you, you will see some great changes that will actually come in. Focus your energy when you get ready to bonus erupt this on the money coming in. I guarantee you, you'll see some great changes that are actually happening. The other thing is showing this is a time for you to be able to get rested, get healthy, get focused. Because once you start getting busy, you're gonna be depleted. You don't want to be the business person that's out there or have these opportunities coming in to where you have so many that you get tired. And then once you get tired, then it's like, oh, I don't want to do this. I'm unmotivated. Sometimes you get snappy when you're tired, when you're exhausted because you got so many opportunities ahead of you. You don't know how to maintain them. That's time management. So at the same token, spirit is like, we're bringing some opportunities into you, but there's some things that you need to do along the way. So one, get organized, put everything together. And then the other thing is sex manifestation. Go ahead and use your sauce. You got the juice. Do it.
Do it.
Now, before we move on to the next question, though, did y'all know that there are some people that have a hard time masturbating, so they can't do sex magic because there's guilt. They don't want to do that because God might be watching. Some of them be thinking they ancestors in there watching them with that battery thing, getting a little bit too busy. They get embarrassed with it, even in their own private moments. And there's a lot of people that cannot touch their bodies because they feel very dirty when they do that. What other ways could sex magic be done, though? I mean, what else could you do? Say you can't
Some
masturbate.
people who have those issues, I suggest going to therapy because that is most important. You want to clear those paths of you having that trauma. Some of us have been molested, some of us have been raped, and that comes with the territory of not wanting to touch yourself, not feeling confident because you feel dirty all the time because somebody else made you feel this way.
And
So
you know what that
say it again.
You know what I said? That means it's some sacral chakra that needs to be healed.
Yeah, some
and
healing
a
to the
root
sacral
too.
chakra. Reiki is also a good thing to pursue. Hypnosis is also another good thing to pursue if you're trying to balance those things or heal that so you can get to that place to do that. Because everybody thinks that they just got to go sleep with somebody else in order to do sex manifestation. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, if you got some, some pieces of your own and you don't want to, ejaculate or whatever, like you can use some of your secretion or whatever to, do jar work, to do candle work, whatever. Like you can utilize those things. That's a part of you. Using that will also help you to manifest what it is that you're trying to pull in.
So if you have a sexual partner, y'all, and y'all are having some fluid, say you got somebody you messing with, they use a condom, take you a napkin afterwards, wipe yourself with it. You can use that in a lamp. You can use that in a candle. If you can't masturbate and you have to have a partner to bring you there, you can definitely use your fluids. And even if you manifesting with somebody else, you can use their fluids. Like I see a lot of couples that will, after sex, will do money magic with their fluids. They'll put it on a candle, they'll put it in a lamp, and they'll do it as partners. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use it, but she is right. Solo fun with the intention of focusing on what you want is extremely powerful because that's probably one of the most times that you are open and you're sending out all your chi, everything that you have into the universe. So for those that can do it, get into it because it's a powerful magic, y'all.
You hit that your waffle. That's it right there. That's it. Just say money.
What's the word? How waffle?
How your waffle?
I swear If I was having sex and somebody said it, I would be on the floor laughing, y'all. They would have to pick me up. But I love
It's a
it.
scary movie.
Yes.
I love it.
Remember that man with the funny hand when he was like, "Take my strong hand, child."
Take my
He was like, "And I
strong
mix it up and I
How you waffle?
Oh my God.
And I mean, and let's be
Lord.
honest, it's always somebody watching. If you feel like God is watching or spirit or the ancestors, they are. Like, you got to get over that. Like,
Well, I mean, he gave you the goods. He gave you
exactly.
the goods. He gave you pleasure
Exactly.
sinners.
And
You-
they say, Lord, the Lord know what you gonna do before you do it. So he already knew you was gonna be down there singing on bang,
You
you
know, all
know.
dirty with yourself.
exactly. Like,
That's
you,
why he didn't give me no penis, because he knew I wasn't gonna be no good.
I
Not,
agree.
not
But
this
that's
go
But he didn't
around,
give
though.
me one
Next
because
go
I'm gonna just
around,
be
I'm
honest.
gonna get one.
I would have been a hoe.
see, now
Well, I'd
y'all
have been
saying
down
that,
that
I
road.
feel like that's why I don't have a vagina. Because I know if I would have had a vagina, listen, y'all talking about pussy popping?
Pussy popping on a handstand.
No hands. With no hands.
Okay. Okay.
Would have been popping out babies left and right. And that's fine.
Oh.
Damn. You trying to get pregnant?
Listen, groceries are expensive. I need some tax babies. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
He had to think about it. He was like, hell yeah, I need a baby.
So
Need a baby
Oh
for
my
free.
God, y'all got me dribbling over here laughing at y'all.
Look, I done already said if I was a man, I'd have had all kind of babies. All kind. Here, black, white, Puerto Rican, bride, from Europe, from
And
Costa
every year
Rica.
would have a lovely family reunion. These y'all siblings get to know each other.
See, the
Mhm.
creator knew. She knew what they were doing when they put
They
us in these
knew.
bodies this lifetime. They knew
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because they was like, because see, she already got her mind set on doing dumb shit. So let me go
Yes,
and put her
yes.
over
Let's
here.
take this off the table so she ain't even got
Yeah.
to worry about it.
At
Yeah.
all.
All right, Mr.
Exactly.
Anthony. Who you got?
I pulled for Veronica Ragland. Why do my manager keep telling me not to tell anyone about this paperwork she
Oh,
gave
I
me?
was looking at that one too. There's some shady shit going on. What you got?
It's definitely some shady shit.
Mhm.
First, there's definitely some kind of manipulation or something going on in the background that you don't know about, which is causing some kind of confrontation in the forefront. But it feels like this paperwork is kind of like your saving grace. From what I got pulled, Devil, Five of Wands, Six of Swords, it's gonna move you to somewhere better, but I feel like what it is saying is from how it's coming to me, let it play out. Like, if you feel like you want to share it with HR or whoever, share it, but understand you got the Hierophant, the Magician, Justice card, and Chariot that came out with all of this after I got the Six of Swords. So you got a lot of good stuff coming your way. It's just, I feel like what this is saying is whatever is happening in the background that's bleeding over into the forefront, which is part of the reason why your supervisor is just like, I'm gonna give you this paper, don't let anybody know about it. It could be a promotion or something like that, or they might be trying to move you to another department or something, like to move you away from the bullshit because you are a good worker. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours. You can inquire about it, or you can just do what your supervisor is telling you to do and just see where it leads you.
I say keep it quiet because it looked like she got a lot of good stuff coming her way. Could be a supervisor trying to look out for her.
It could be. It just, it's something about whatever is happening like in the background. I really feel like you don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's some shady stuff for sure.
Because you don't know what it is, people in the forefront have been acting real funny towards you, which is why that Five of Wands is there. And you just like, well, what the hell is going on? And that's when like your supervisor came in and was just like, we gonna figure this out.
All right, Miss Jenn.
Okay, so this is for Derek Dickens. I was trying to pick somebody else, but Spirit was like, no, read Derek. Like that. Okay, so we're not even gonna play with Spirit tonight because I don't want them knocking my shit over. So Derek, it's showing that you are definitely caught up in your head, and this could be about your finances. But I hear spirit saying like you're magical. You need to start doing you some money work, maybe even some domination work. I don't know if you're about to go into some type of partnership with somebody. But I feel like you're worried if they are not gonna pay you what you're deserving. But you can dominate these people because what it's looking like is gonna go in your favor. And I feel like you and Nancy, if this is the Derek, I believe this is the same Derek that Spirit is showing me. You and Nancy need to put your magical heads together and do some work because you two were put together not just for love, but you two together are very powerful. And I'm also hearing Spirit is saying that you're sleeping on yourself. You are holding you back. Nobody is holding you back. So this hangman energy, you see how this man foot is like it's not really tied. It looks like it's just loose. Usually the hangman in the original tarot deck, he don't look like this. His eyes is open and he looks like he knows it all already intuitively. So I feel like you are holding you back. This fresh start, this new beginning, this clarity, you already know what to do, but you're afraid. It's time to come out of that energy. You and Nancy need to go ahead, put your heads together, do maybe a road opener. Once you do that road opener, you need to follow up with some money. Y'all altars should never be cold, is what Spirit is saying. You need to always have some money work going because Spirit wants to bless you, but they can't bless you if you're going to be operating in fear. Okay. All right. So I feel like y'all need to come on with the come on because Spirit is like, y'all been calling on me. You called on me for this love, but you ain't calling on me for this money. How you want it? It ain't gonna just fall up in your lap. You're gonna have to put the work in and get out there and get it. All right, I'm done. Because these people is going in. Okay.
Spirit said,
Lord, I almost got up and started doing a little two-step on that one. I was like, yo.
Okay. But I like that reading though. I like that for y'all. That was for you and her. I don't know if she on here, but that was for you and her.
I am sure she is. All right, so let's see. Brooklyn Cartel. Here's the thing. This job can bring you in the money that you need. Spirit saying you're trying to move a little bit faster than what the money is looking like, though. So I'm not going to say that you cannot get you a vehicle because it looks like that you can. Chariot is on you at the very beginning. And this is literally on top of the Magician. Now, Spirit is kind of piggybacking off of what Jen just said. You are a magical person and you are not using your magic to get what you want. You're trying to operate in the physical, but you've already done magic. Now, it's a lot of magic that I see for love stuff, but I don't see enough magic for the job stuff. So Spirit is kind of like you picking and choosing and you're not putting the energy into the job. There's a lot of competition that's going on around you, but I'm definitely getting that they're looking at you favorably. But I also feel like that if you're ambitious, but you're upside down. And it's because you're distracted. And a lot of masculine energy is why you're distracted. So I think that you have either a man or men around you that's kind of getting your focus off your coins. And I think that you're not doing the magic that you need to do because you might be trying to do some love repair or some love magic to bring a relationship back in. And Spirit is saying, you don't need to be worried about that right now. You need to be worried about the coins. So the Magician is saying you're going to have to bring the money in and you can do that. They are looking at you favorably, but it's showing that you don't show as ambitious as some other people around you. And that's going to be a problem because it looks like this company is action-oriented promotion, which means they have to see that you want it, which means you have to come in hungry. So I would dominate, first of all, the job to get the opportunity to move up. And don't purchase something that you don't have the money for yet, because it's showing that the car is coming in quicker than the money, which means you know how we do it. We go look at the car, we put the money down. If our credit is good, we get the car, and then we try to figure out how to pay the car note later. We can't do that. We need to know and have the money to pay the car note when we go in, because Spirit is saying you're doing something out of order. So they need you to go ahead, dominate the situation, focus on your ambition part of it. And I don't know what this magic with the distractions with the males, but you got to get on track with that. Maybe put that to the side for right now. You know, y'all know I say all the time, if my money ain't right, my pussy don't work. And I mean that because when your bank account is low and you need a new car, you can't pay your bills. I ain't got time to be laying up with nobody. We just ain't got time to do that. Both of us need to be hustling. Don't nobody need to be getting no booty. If the money ain't right, it's too much stress.
You know my saying, ain't no romance without finance.
Yeah.
What the hell we gonna eat off of? Love?
It got to be right. Don't put that unnecessary stress on you. But it does show that you need to get into your magic. And a lot of y'all on here are magical people. You may dibble and dabble, but you dropping the ball because you're not following through with it.
And the message was given, it's your sex magic. You messing around with these men, you putting the sex in the wrong place. You putting the energy and the work in the wrong place.
The energy in the wrong place. You giving 100% to a penis. And ain't nothing wrong with that if the bank account looking right. You do cartwheels and spit on it and pineapples and all whatever the fuck going on nowadays. I'm out the loop. I don't even know what y'all doing anymore. But Spirit is saying that you need to put that energy somewhere else.
You know, every time you talk about spitting on something, I get real nauseous.
Well, you know, we already talked that we don't even do that. Them Geminis be doing that nasty stuff. We don't do that.
Oh, she ain't gonna say it now because the Scorpio on here now.
Gemini and Scorpio. Gemini and Scorpios be doing that nasty
don't spit
stuff.
on me. I ain't with it either.
Listen, I'm a Gemini. You better not spit on me.
What? You spit on me, I'm gonna clock you.
You better not, because you ain't got the spit start me, honey. Okay, you better not spit on me.
Y'all, I
ain't that freaky.
I ain't lying. I dated a Gemini dude before. I thought he was a fucking alien. First, he was doing pop locking in the bed. Then he was spitting at the moon and shit. Then he looked at me like he wanted to spit on me, and I had to look like, please do not do that.
Oh, baby, you get up.
We couldn't even continue. Yeah, we cannot continue. I still see him from time to time. He like, I don't know what happened. And I was like, dude, what that lady on the plane say?
Pop lock and drop it.
Girl, yeah. What that woman on that plane say? That motherfucker right there. He ain't real. That's exactly the way I felt.
Oh shit.
Baby, let me tell you something. This sweet shit will turn real sour real fast if you spit on me.
Listen,
you gonna get you an Alabama ass whooping, please.
Because I'm immediately thinking about doing some kind of root work. Why did you spit on me? Like,
y'all must be my soul family, because I ain't never heard nobody in agreement like we in agreement right now.
Don't spit on me.
You spit on me. We turning it into that Montgomery brawl at that deck with that boat. Don't spit on me.
Let me get my chair.
Get in my chair. I'm taking my hat and I'm throwing it up, calling in reinforcements. We doing the whole bang.
I saw my wig real fast. Saw that wig real fast.
Hot messages, all of us. All right, Alyssa, before we go down the rabbit hole, baby, what name you got?
Christine Roach. She asked if why she have a writer's block. So what I picked up was that, one, you're distracted. You got a lot of things going on. And Spirit is like, you need to find your peace. You need to find your balance, your harmony. You need to take a way to escape from this. So you need to take a break from writing right now. You need to go and get you some inspiration. Go outside, take a walk, meditate, do some yoga, listen to some music. Like, you need some other type of creative influences to help you to unblock that writer's block, is what they're saying. Once you do that, then you'll be able to get back into your writing, and also get to, like, there's some changes that need to happen with the book. So it looks like maybe you were approaching it one way, and then now it's like thinking about approaching it a different way or changing something within the book. So something has changed. Spirit is like, take a step back, be able to express yourself in a different way by doing something different that's going to take you away from that, and then you can go back to it, because you just sitting there focusing, looking at the paper ain't going to change nothing. You're going to just be sitting there and still be stuck and frustrated. So you need to just take a step back, go and relax, rejuvenate yourself, find you some inspiration, and then get back to it. You'll be back in no time. You'll be fine.
I kind of kept feeling the same thing too, that spirit was changing the direction of the book. So everything that you said, that's what I felt too.
Yeah, the crossroad card came out, so that's let me know she was at a crossroads.
Mm-hmm. All right, Mr. Anthony.
Yeah, Brianna said, hey, she didn't want to get on camera.
Well, tell her we said hello.
I feel like that book gonna turn into an erotic book, and I can't wait to pre-order it.
Mm.
I would also like an autographed copy.
That'll motivate her. That will definitely motivate her, because I feel like she's gonna get it done. But like Alyssa said, I feel like that they are changing something with the direction of it, and I don't feel like it's big, but it's still like she has to wrap her mind around it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you got tunnel vision, and I feel like that's what she had. So Alyssa was right.
I pulled for the Demon King. I don't know how to pronounce his Facebook name. I never pronounce it. You're not gonna catch me out here slipping. He asked, was there any spirit messages? I got the Chariot and the 10 of Pentacles. You have generational wealth come to you very, very fast. And with this generational wealth that's coming into you, you got a lot of stuff that you are about to avoid, a lot of negative stuff, because you've manifested this, you've prayed on it, you've put the work in for it, and Spirit is like, you're on the right track. You know, no need to doubt yourself, no need to worry, question, wonder, none of that. Keep moving in the energy and in the space that you are moving forward in, and you're coming into your generational wealth and all that other stuff that you are thinking that's like negative or hindering, anything like that. Spirit's like, now we got that. As long as you stay grounded in the energy and the space that you are in and move forward in that power, everything else is just going to fall by the wayside.
I concur. So this is for Victoria Baker. I don't know where her question went, but she asked if somebody watching her and giving her evil eye energy. Yeah, that one. I get a yes, they are, but I feel like these people are more so like sending evil eye towards your money. Because as I was tapping into your energy, that song kept playing. I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. So I feel like whatever these people is doing, all that's doing is catapulting you to getting your whatever it is that you want, because you got the Queen of Pentacles on top of the 9 of Pentacles. So to me, that's 10 of Pentacles. Then that's all the Pentacles that you need, with the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So I feel like whatever they are doing, all that is just helping, and Spirit is transmuting that energy. So you really don't have nothing to worry about. You may, baby. See how that distraction just came in? But Spirit is like, fuck that. You ain't got to worry about that. Put your protections up and keep it fucking moving. You may feel just a little bit, but all they doing, they don't know that you are protected. So these people is going to be on the other end and fuck around and find out like that lady was on the other end of their chair. Okay? So put your protections up, baby. Read you Psalms 91. Get you a reversal calendar and burn that motherfucker every week here, because you got money coming in. You got clarity coming in. If you don't have a boo thing, you damn sure got him coming in. Because Spirit is definitely transmuting that energy with this Temperance card. And then the way they pouring into this cup is like they changing it, like the 2-cup method. Whatever you didn't have, Spirit is given to you. So these people, whatever they wishing on you, it's going to bounce back on them. Like, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you wishing on me, bounce off of me and sticks back to you. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was a whole message, honey, and carry that like this new bag you're gonna purchase when you get this money. Hello.
All right, so let's see. Lucretia, will my business improve? I feel like giving up. Seems like everything is against me. It's not everything, but you do have hidden enemies. You have somebody that's praying against your business. Now, the thing is, this is somebody close to you, because they know that it doesn't take a lot to get into your head. And I see self-imposed bondage or self-defeating behavior. And this goes back to childhood. If it doesn't move fast enough, it's like, I'm gonna let it go. If it doesn't go the way that I want it to go, I'm gonna let it go. And I think it's because somebody told you early on that you wouldn't be successful or you wouldn't succeed, but you keep wanting it. You're ambitious. So I will say you need a spiritual cleanse. You got a lot of negative, jealous people around you. And I'm getting that somebody might be saying something to you to make you want to give up on this business. And Spirit is like, it's time for you to look at the people that are around you, start cleaning your circle a little bit. It's also showing that you need a spiritual cleanse. You also need to do some spiritual work for your business, like protecting it, because it looks like that you're wide open. Now, a lot of times when we are self-employed, you're going to get a lot of haters, because you're going to have a lot of people that wish that they could do what you do, because it is a part of, to start a business, you have to step out of fear. You already did that. And it looks like you were standing your ground and you were looking strong, and somebody was like, oh, this bitch out here trying to do too much. Let's start praying against her. Let's start sending this negative energy. And I see a lot of hidden enemies. So it probably were people that they wanted you to stay where they were at. They don't like the idea that you're growing. So I would say start with a cleanse first. I also get too that there is some skill set that you don't have with this business that you need. There's nothing wrong with dealing with a business consultant. A lot of times when people go into business, they focus on buying product first. That's not the first thing that you do when you start a business. You get a business plan. You get a business consultant. If you're not used to doing something, you need somebody to come in and tell you how to structure it. You're going to lose a lot of money. If you buy a lot of product up front, you don't know how to move the product. If you don't know what your demographic is, if you don't know what the cost point is for the people that are spending money, you're going to lose money. And I feel like Spirit is saying there's something that you didn't do, some type of homework or something that you didn't do. Skill set is showing that you need to go back and do that. And I would go ahead and hire a business consultant, even if it's for like, an hour talk. This is my business. This is what's happening. This is where I want it to go. Can you show me? Because I feel like you need some other eyes to look at this, to show you where you dropping the ball at. It looks like it's something that can be fixed, and it looks like something that Nine of Cups, getting something you prayed for, you wish for with it. But if you let these people keep getting in your head, I see depression on top of you. I see being unmotivated, and your warrior energy is battling with you, because on one side you got that angel and you got the devil. The angel is like, you can do it. Come on, let's make this money. And the devil is like, you know what? You bit too much. You bit too much off. You don't need to do this. Your family never had no business. This ain't going to work for you. There's a lot of conflicted energy that's coming in. And that's why you need a spiritual cleanse.
You done, Mama?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I picked Darian Smith. He asks, any spirit messages for me? I've been feeling like these last few weeks have been a whirlwind. Clearly it has, because the first thing that came out was the turbulence card. And this man is showing like, oh my God, I am overwhelmed. Everything is coming at me at one time and it's sticking to me. So that first thing is showing up. Is like, yeah, it is coming at you really, really quick. But how do you handle this situation when things are coming at you so fast? A lot of times when we get into this space of like everything is coming at us at one time, we forget something. We forget to ground ourselves. We forget to center ourselves. We forget to meditate. We forget, like, those practical things that keep us balanced when those whirlwinds start to happen. So Spirit is like, you need to get your brakes. Put some brakes on yourself. And you need to be able to get into this space where you can just kind of like just be for a moment. It is coming at you, but some things are coming at you because some things you have manifested, because it is showing up that some things are coming in because this is something that you manifested, some things that you've manifested. And Spirit is also saying that there's some expansion that's also happening too at the same time. So Spirit is trying to expand some things. I see new love coming in. So it's like you have all of these things happening. Then I see people watching you. Spirit is like, you also intuitive. Spirit is giving you clarity. So if some of these things are what you asked for, some things, yeah, you might not have asked for them or whatever, but the little stuff, you know what I'm saying, that goes unchecked, you can just kind of just brush that to the side, because sometimes with the good comes the bad too at the same time. But some of that other stuff, it's minimal. compared to the bigger blessings that you do have.
Right.
And Spirit is like, at this time too, there's a new you that is also taking place. So even when we start to get like these new blessings, even when it starts to seem like just because we got these new blessings and there's some fucked up shit that comes through, you know what I'm saying? There's a new you. You also have to rediscover who you are at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So Spirit is like, there's a rediscovery that needs to be done, and you need to rediscover yourself. So in this time is about discovery. When I see earth energy, this is about grounding. This is about really being in that space to get focused. You have a lot of hard work that you put in. You put in a lot of seeds that you sown, and this is time for you to reap the harvest. So, like I said, at new levels come new devils. So, like I said, with the good comes the bad. But guess what? Fuck the peon shit. Let them people be where they at. Whatever they got going on, whatever that little bitty simp energy is, don't even fucking worry about that shit. Bask in celebration right now because you got good shit that's coming in. The other thing is like Spirit is like you in this place of good energy. Allow this good energy to overtake you and be happy in this abundance that is coming in. You could be where some people want to be at. And they over there like kicking and fighting the fucking air like shit. I keep trying, but it ain't happening. Be grateful for where you are. But get yourself to the space where you are grounded. You have to ground yourself. You have to be in this space where you are able to get everything and be like, okay, I can, yes, I got this. This came in, boom, boom, boom. I'm just gonna go ahead and organize it. This what it is. Okay, I got it. Boom. You gotta be your own planner inside your head, just as well as the physical too. Okay? So that's where they want you to be at. Don't be in this space of stress because it's gonna throw you out the loop. It's gonna throw you off balance. Don't do it to yourself. Okay? That's what I got.
Anthony, before we move on to you, I want to reiterate when she say with new levels comes new devils. I can't tell you how many people I read for and they be like, I'm a good person. I do good things. I pay my bills. I go to work. Why these people throwing at me? Why these people putting obstacles in my way? Why these people that I don't even know trying to hold me back? And there are some very unhappy, very unkind, very evil people in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you feel like you don't have enemies, you have enemies. You have enemies. Some people live in a spirit of jealousy. They do. And you will never understand it if you don't have that same spirit. There are a lot of people out here that will give their last to people and get fucked over and over and over again because they want to see the goodness. Ain't nothing wrong with the love and light, y'all, but y'all got to see the darkness too. There are some people, if you pay attention to them, they have darkness. I have darkness. I can be as nice and sweet to you as I want to be. If you hit me on the wrong day in the wrong way, you're going to see some ugliness that you ain't never seen before. And I know that. I know what I'm capable of. So when y'all keep doing this and thinking that people are not capable of this energy, they are. Use your discernment because she's right. The higher that you go, it is going to bring out the ugliness in some people, and some of it will be your family. It'll be your best friend. It'll even be the person that you laying in the bed next to, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It will. Y'all got to see this stuff.
Ooh, the
I was about
doors
to
of the
say, me and
church is
Mama, we
open.
just talked about this the other day, and it's
Yeah.
from my own personal thing. I'm like, I know I'm leveling up, but at the same time, I know I'm in the public eye. So, people gonna throw at me regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that don't even bother me no more. I just strap up and just say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get the war. I know what I gotta do. I'm just gonna do what I got to do. But at the same time, I'm also a practitioner in Vodou. So there's other things that I also have, what I'm saying, that I have to deal with my Loire, with my ancestors,
Mhm.
all of these other things. So I'm grateful for where I'm at because I can also say there's a time when I thought I was going to be dead. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, regardless, after all of the stuff that I've been through, I'm grateful for where I am because I'm not the same person that I was yesterday. I'm not the same person that I was last year. I'm a completely different person. When I say I have glowed the fuck up, I've glowed the fuck up. You
Y'all
hear
don't
me?
don't
And
make
I'm
me
just
tear up
telling
over
y'all,
here.
when it gets like that, when it gets
Ooh,
rough, and sometimes it
ooh.
gets damn rough. But when it gets rough, you go back to what you remember, what you were taught. You never fall into that trap of like, oh, woe is me. Oh, they finna take everything. When you feel like they taking everything, that's because now they mentally got you. They mentally fucking you.
Yeah.
Don't let people mentally fuck you. Because when they got you mentally, they're controlling you. They don't control you. You control them. By staying prayed up, staying cleansed, doing all of these different things, because that's what you're supposed to do. You stronger than that. Don't let people take you down with them, because that's where they are. You don't have to go to the gutter.
No.
You know, a mentor told me a long time ago that coward energy brings out warrior energy.
It
And that
does.
means that people that are attacking for no reason, that's coward energy. I am not going to waste my time going after somebody. I'm not. To me, that's a coward. If I got a problem with you, I know how to pick up a phone and tell you what I got to say.
Right.
If I got to say anything, because more than likely I'm going to stop fucking with you and you don't want to fuck with me, and that's cool. But when you got people that are sitting behind here lighting candles and blowing shit in the wind because they want to see you fail, that's coward energy, and you're going to fuck around and mess around with the warrior energy, because it will come out.
Because
people will only be weak
your money
one time in their life. Once you get that first hit, it changes you. It changes you. Your warrior energy comes out. So she's absolutely right. Be prepared.
She is. And when you spoke about it, be your own family. My first hit came from my sister.
Yeah.
And that fucked me. I'm just gonna be honest. That fucked me up mentally, because it's like I don't do nothing. I know I could be a motherfucker, because I'm an air sign. I'm a double air sign. So my mouth is ruthless, and it's not like I'm just doing that on purpose, but that hurted me. But this walk, when spirit, if you have a higher purpose, it's not for the weak. You have to stand strong in your energy, because at any type of weakness, guess what? Them people gonna prey on it, and that's what they gonna keep hitting you at.
You're gonna be tested. You definitely gonna be tested.
Baby, y'all almost had me tearing up talking about the shit show. Y'all know the shit show I went through. Yeah. But hey, it's okay, because what I know is that I'm polished and I'm ready for whatever.
Yeah.
Now I know how to get through it.
Well, you know my philosophy. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's what I say.
Amen.
That's what I say. So, Mr. Anthony, go on, babe.
But before I do that, I would say too, like a lot of people, I don't understand the whole, I'm gonna throw this at this person. You don't know who walking behind me. You don't know how strong they are. You don't know my relationship with them. So to just randomly be throwing something at someone because of your insecurities, that's a very dangerous game.
It is.
Because it don't have to come back to you. It could come back to somebody you know, a loved one of yours.
Yeah, your children, your animals. There's a lot of people that throw and then they wonder like why their animals die or whatever, because it does. Yeah. But that's the rules of engagement.
Yeah.
Right.
In a battle. If you start something, you got to be willing to finish it. And some people don't realize when they start spiritual battles that they might end up dealing with something that's nasty.
Sometimes, and I learned this from you, divine on it. Before you get to doing it, divine on it. Because sometimes I done been in spiritual battles. I done talked to Alyssa about it. Sometimes I don't even have to do no work, because my ancestors, my spirits that already took care of it. So there's no need for me to even doing it. I had people throw at me just because of something I said on the goddamn reading, on the live. And it wasn't even directed to that person. And what happened? That motherfucker falling apart. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, people throw for less. If you're going to be in this walk, make sure you stay protected. Make sure you stay connected. You can't be out here weak-minded.
You're not throwing willy nilly, because you'll fuck around and lose everything. You
might shut up. I'm gonna mute myself.
But it's true though, because like it's one of those things where you have to understand. Like we say all the time, be grounded, be grounded, be grounded. You have to get grounded. I struggle with it every day, and it's a lot of those times when like you have to really ask yourself, what do I need to be grounded in? Sometimes you need to be grounded in gratitude, because the more gracious and gratifying you are, You're opening yourself up to receive the things that you want to receive. Sometimes you got to be grounded in, I wish a motherfucker would, so that a motherfucker won't do the things that you wish they would do to set you off. Like, grounding is not just
That was
a
for me.
one shoe fits all. It's very specific to you and your situation at that time, as well as just general grounding.
Yeah.
I'm grounded in a motherfucker. What you just said, I wish a motherfucker would. That's what I've been grounded in. Damn show is. Okay. Be on the other end. Be on the other end.
If you looking for smoke, you'll find it. You will.
Damn
You gonna
sure
find
will.
you gonna find that person that will go head to head with you. Not everybody will, but if you looking for a battle, for a spiritual battle, you keep doing it. You're gonna find somebody that will battle with you, and you might not come out on top.
And I'm gonna say this, like, I'm just a person, I'm an Aquarius, I'm an air sign. I love a good debate, which means I love to fucking argue. So if I love to argue, what the fuck you think I like to do spiritually?
Yeah.
Like,
and you do have certain signs that they are obsessive. They will never ever stop. It's certain people that I know that have had workings going on for 30 years. They will never stop. Who wants to deal with that energy? You got to ask yourself, is it really worth it? Like, do I really want to fuck with this person and have to watch my back with them for 30 years?
For the rest of my life.
For the rest of their lives. Some people like that shit. That wouldn't be me. I got better shit to do, you know.
Right. What Cardi B say? You beef with me, you gonna be forever.
That's it.
Listen.
And she what? What sign is she?
She a Libra.
Exactly. Exactly. We petty for life. But Scorpio, you know, one thing about Scorpio would stab you to the tree and then sit there and have a fucking picnic while you bleeding, still stabbed in the tree, looking
and
at
put some honey on it for the ants
and be laughing and looking too. Like,
y'all, it's some deranged people out here that when you bring out that darkness in them, you gonna get the worst of it.
I be telling Alyssa, I be saying, I be trying to keep that bitch at bay.
We are definitely ones that care the most. We love very hard.
Yeah.
So when you betray us, it's bitch. All bets are off.
Yeah.
You get fucked up, and I'ma laugh while I'm fucking your ass up because I'm gonna become a psychopath while I'm doing it.
That and some fire signs. There's some fire signs I would never fuck with. I would not. I just
there's goddamn Leos.
Yeah. It's
my
some
daughter,
people that are out here.
My daughter something because she had her 9th grade year, y'all. People was just fucking with her. So I ain't had no choice but to teach her some shit. When I tell you, baby girl, been fucking them people up for the past 2 years. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Leos are obsessive too.
And
Leos can be very obsessive when it comes to work. So yeah.
I will say I've had better relationships with male Leos than I have female Leos. But I think that's
take none at all because they all
just zero. No zero.
Look, but let me just say,
Look, was like, I ain't doing them at all.
I ain't doing them at all.
I don't fuck with no Sagittariuses. They females. Some of them. It's only one, Jazz, but the rest
and
of them,
Jazz fucking crazy too. Jazz is somebody that you and the crazy thing is Jazz be walking around here with that little baby voice. Wait, get Jazz mad. Get her mad. Sound like the fucking demon. The demon that I be telling her be in her body all the time. The demon be trying to come out. And you know, she is fire and I'm air, which means that we can blow shit up in an argument.
Yes.
We are combustible in an argument.
That's how my baby is.
That's why I be trying to tell people, like, don't fuck with me. I have a whole bunch of air and fire in my chart. Don't fuck with me.
Like that's a suicide bomber energy right there. That's like I'm gonna blow shit up and I don't care if you take me out too.
You don't know what way the wind gonna blow that's gonna set me the fuck off.
You want to keep the peace, please. Don't unleash the beast, okay?
Yes,
exactly.
Nobody got time for that.
T-shirt.
Okay.
I know Michelle Obama said they go low, we go high. No, when you go low, I go gutter snipe.
What Eric May say, I go lower.
Yeah.
That's her snipe. We're gonna be in the motherfucking trenches. What you want to do? Like,
it's true. It is so true.
And to make it even worse, my fire is in my Venus. My Venus is Sagittarius.
Oh Lord.
Exactly.
You know too, that make you have commitment issues. You don't want to stick around. We could go into it. Look at you. Let's not go
bored
there.
face.
I don't think we was talking about that though. We was
But it
talking
just
He
hit
about
bored
me.
face. He keep
A
bringing up Prince
Sagittarius
Kwame
and a
because he
Venus,
got
you got
Prince
commitment
Kwame in
because
issues.
I
him.
don't have commitment issues. I like to commit.
Your voice went very squeaky when you said, I don't
Because
have
I'm
any.
lying.
When you ain't telling the
Exactly. We
truth.
already
I
know
know
you
I'm
lying.
lying.
When you're not telling the
100%
truth.
okay. But listen,
Look how the lights flicker.
light bill do. No, let me stop. But I honestly don't have a problem committing if you show me something worth committing to. That's
But you
my
Okay.
get
thing.
bored fast.
Like 100%. Like I'm not finna just commit to anything. So it's one of those things. Stand for something, fall for any. No, like you really got to show. If you're not matching my energy, then okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
I'm gonna,
Sagittarius. That's Sagittarius energy all
I'm
day
gonna
long.
find somebody who is matching my energy. And the crazy
Mhm.
part about it is that literally falls into play with the question I pulled for Rochelle Deborah.
Let me find it. Rochelle. What was the question?
Is Ray my twin flame?
Oh, okay. With the fire.
Listen, Rochelle, Spirit said you think too small. This is a beyond the whole twin flame type of thing, honey. Literally, whatever is going on with you and Ray got somebody or something that he's moving away from very slowly, but he or she, they should be out of that situation by Virgo season. But they're definitely leaving that. Once that happens, you just got to meet Ray at their pace, at their energy. So whatever this situation was that was in the past, devil energy is here. The cards that came out next, the world, lovers, and justice, that's more than a twin flame. That's definitely a divine soulmate. So do what you feel you need to do, but understand you could go the distance with Ray if you want to. You just got to meet them where they are. Understand they got some stuff they got to work out. Maybe even in that time, you got some stuff you have to work out on your own too. Take that time to do that. Heal, move forward, do whatever. So that way, when y'all come to that place, everything is worked out. Even if it's not fully healed, maybe y'all can come together and help each other heal and move together in that space like that. But this is more than a twin flame. Definitely way more than twin flame.
So, what is a divine soulmate?
So a divine soulmate, in my perspective, I feel like a divine soulmate is somebody that you've definitely been with before in multiple timelines. And it's just something about the two. Y'all just keep coming together. Y'all keep finding each other.
Like the roles reverse. They
Yes.
be female or male, yeah.
And a lot of times what happens is whatever took place in the old timeline that wasn't finished, you have to finish it in this current one before you can come together again and divinely be together again.
Mm.
I like that better than a twin flame because
Well,
the
I'm
twin
gonna say
flame will have you
Rochelle is
skull
my
drag, baby.
clients too. So Rochelle, you know you got some work that you need to do before you move on. Make sure you do your work. You got healing work. Close your doors first before you try to move on. Because if you don't, then it's gonna be disastrous.
Because I definitely feel like whoever Ray is on that path. Like I said, because Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Hermit, by Hermit season, Ray should be good. Ray gonna be like, all right, like even if it's not a full like 100% over that situation, it's at least a good 89 to 93. Like it's no issues.
Mm-hmm. Lisa face said it all. I was over here cracking up at her face. He was saying it all.
You know your people when you know your people, and you be like, you better do what you're supposed to do. Okay.
Handle your scandal. Handle your
I'm happy
scandal.
about Ray, but you got to do what you got to do too. I always want to make sure my people heal. Y'all know I don't play about healing.
Okay, healing is
I don't
number
play
one.
about it. The spirit tell you to do something, you better do it.
And that is
Hello,
true.
I'm a witness. I'm a living witness. What's that song? I'm a living testimony. I ain't
Mhm.
listening to I ain't listening to
I'm
Spirit, and they set
living
my
now.
ass all the way down. Matter of fact, they laid me down.
So if I'm being honest, I've been having these dreams, y'all. Spirit been telling me to hoe, and I have not been listening.
Bro,
Did you say Spirit been telling you to hoe?
Yes.
didn't I just say he got some what is it, Prince Kwame or King Kwame?
Now, why I know you lying on Spirit? Spirit tell you to be no hoe.
promise you, I am not lying on
When he
Spirit.
said that Sagittarius Venus, that was straight hoe. That's all I needed to hear.
I promise y'all, I am not lying on Spirit. Spirit, these dreams that I have been having.
That's the hoe in you that's telling you, let me out. Let me out.
Feed me.
That's what that is.
Feed
me. Yeah.
Because my inner hoe be telling me to do the same thing, and I just be like, bitch, my money ain't right. I can't hoe.
This
My
goes
inner hoe, I
going
think
deeper.
that bitch went to sleep.
This is
I
going
ain't well
deeper
white
than my
yet.
Why my hoes talking to you? My hoes ain't telling me nothing.
I ain't got no
My inner hoe
I'm
say I
gonna
want to
take
go
my
back
ass
because I
in the
need a
bed and go
sugar
to
daddy.
sleep.
How about that? All my hoes done left me. Yeah. I've been searching.
Mine deserted me too when I left Georgia.
No, this is not my inner hoe. This is other people in the hoe trying to come to activate my inner
That
hoe.
sounds like some lies and deceit.
It's not. I promise you.
Well, he sounds like it getting activated. Whatever it is, it sounds like he want to give in to it.
I do, because it's just like, listen, I'm trying to give out a Cliff Notes version of this last dream. So in this last dream, I literally it's gonna sound like a movie, but it's not. It was a dream. So I had a gambling problem. One, I don't gamble, so it was very weird. And so I had borrowed money from this loan shark who I had never met before, but I borrowed the money from the loan shark. Jen, it's not that funny. Don't laugh, Jen.
I am tickled over here.
We got a gambling problem. We got a loan shark. We know somebody fixing to give some booty up to pay off a debt.
So listen,
exactly. That's why I'm tickled.
Y'all don't know my dream. Calm down. Listen. So. So basically, the loan shark let me borrow the money, and for me to pay the loan shark back, what I had to do was he would come every so often, drop off these debit cards, because he was also a scammer, that I could use to pay, into at the gambling place or whatever. So I had paid back like $20,000 of the money or whatever. So he came to me again, never met this person in person. Came to my apartment and was just like, I got a proposition for you. I'm like, all right, what's up? He was like, if you go to this place and I need you to win 100,000. If you win 100,000, I'll give you 20,000, and that wipes our slate clean. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like, give me the information, let me see what's what. Gives you the information. I'm like, all right, I can do it, not a problem. So we sitting there, like he jumped up to look at something that was like on a shelf or something by me. And immediately as he jumped up, like his penis was just on my hand, like from inside his pants. And so I'm sitting there and I'm just like, is that your dick? He was like, yeah, but you ain't earned that yet. And I'm just like, what? I haven't earned it yet. Like, what are you talking about? And then I woke up. That's spirit. That was spirit.
But baby.
That was spirit. Mind you, when he came to my house, he had a whole face mask, like a ski mask on. So I don't know what he looked like. I just know
so
he
you
tall,
in the role
skinny.
playing.
Huh?
So you in the
I
role
didn't hear
playing.
you. What you say?
So you into role playing.
I don't know, maybe.
So if you're in the New York area and you are a loan shark with a ski mask, you need to get with this man.
Because it looked like he calling in a sugar daddy that he want to give up some sugar to. But
first of all, I ain't playing with Anthony. Anthony, you made me choke. Shit. I'm over here dying laughing to choke my ass off over here messing with you.
When I woke up, I could still feel that man's penis on my hand. I didn't understand what's going on.
Because, baby, you calling that in, honey.
From where? It must be a very long distance phone call.
He had one of them incubus or succubus energies that came over there and was doing a little blowing in his ear and stuff, trying to bring it out.
You
might need to cleanse your room.
We're gonna cleanse this whole building. Damn this room. We're gonna go from the 7th floor down to the basement.
Now when this dream comes to reality,
he got something floating in there trying to get some booty.
Okay.
I said, did you say last week, Anthony, when you had somebody in your face, you don't even be paying attention because you don't know if they really be flirting with you or not.
And that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that mean what? You need to be
You
paying.
can't mistake when
They come
somebody
drop
put
this
their dick in your
flag on
hand.
you.
Now
That's what I'm
that ain't
saying.
even
If
flirting.
it's a dick on your
Right.
hand, like you all
Yeah.
right, I understand what you're trying to do. But outside of that, I don't be knowing shit. Like you literally have to like walk up to me and slap me in my face for like I want to take you on a date. It's gonna
Yeah, that's
hurt,
maybe
you know.
spirit is telling you need to pay attention. Cause you
That's
probably
what I
got a
just
sugar daddy
said.
around in your area. I don't
That's
know
what
if
I
you
just
extra
said.
trained or whatever. You just need to be in the spot.
That's too close to home.
Exactly.
That's
So
too
it
close
ain't
to home.
telling you the whole be in your destination,
Thank you.
motherfucker.
I'm talking about have your face in the right place, honey. So you can get
Exactly.
him with some money.
Get
And don't borrow from
outside.
no loan shark, because then you're gonna have to pay that loan off with that throwing that ass in a circle. Or maybe a hexagon. Whichever way.
I like a good octagon.
Not a hexagon.
Anthony, I'm not fucking with you. Move on, mama. Go ahead, because
Okay,
I already
it's my
know.
question.
I think it's Jen. Now I'm confused.
It is. And this is for Deborah Ann. Her name is Deborah, but every time I see Deborah, I always want to say Deborah. Don't judge my life, okay? So her question was, she keeps finding money, not change, but the kind that fold. Yeah. Yeah, her. Yeah, is that what it is? Yeah, 19. Yeah. So the first thing before I could even ask spirit what you're trying to say, the Empress and the High Priestess came out together. So the Empress is definitely giving me abundant energy. And I feel like this is I don't know why I'm hearing a master of your fates or whatever, but I feel like if you've been struggling or maybe be feeling like you're in a poverty restricting area, I feel like spirit is moving you out of that. And you finding that money is spirit dropping you a hint. Like, hey, we're here. Hey, we're giving this to you. That is the universe yielding to you. I'm also hearing that you may even see some feathers. If you see a feather, that's your angels as well as your ancestors. It's like your whole spirit team is coming it's getting you out of this energy. And I said that with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then you had the Ten of Pentacles that came right out after the High Priestess. So I feel like you got some unexpected money that's getting ready to come in. I don't know if you gamble or even if you play the lottery or something like that. Luck is definitely on your side when it comes to your money. Then you got the Eight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles as well. So if you have not been having a job or you've been feeling overworked and underpaid, I feel like spirit is definitely working on the other side. And then I'm hearing this affirmation, and I tell my clients that all the time, things is working out for you, even when you don't know things is working out for you, because things is always working out for you. So I feel like spirit is behind the scenes working for you. That's why you're allowed to find the money. Okay, because the money is finding to you. You also may need to blow cinnamon. You may even need to get you mop your floor with some cinnamon or something. Whatever it is, that money is coming in and it's going to continue to flow. I do feel like you got some money. This could be a large lump sum.
What? Damn, that was a good ass message too. We're gonna have to let Jen see if she can pop back in and finish that.
While you waiting on Jen to come back, Nancy was asking. She was like, "What? What is a double-headed spirit?" I don't know. She asked him, "What's a double-headed spirit or a double-headed conjure worker?" So I don't know. You might.
A double-headed spirit.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. That's a spirit with two heads. Hell, are you asking what's a double-headed conjure worker? Because that's what you asked. That's a thing.
I was thinking the same. I mean, a double-headed something could be definitely a demon. It could be, you know, an entity or something that was summoned or created. But I'm like, it would be a spirit with two heads. But if she's talking about a two-handed worker or what you would call a two-handed worker, it's a person that works in the light and the dark, which means that they can throw from either hand. You know, they're balanced workers. So it's not they not love and light all the time. They do dark work. Because you have some workers that only do love and light. You have some workers that only do dark. This person would do both. But yeah, I've never heard of a two-headed spirit. So let me see. To Teal, why I stopped selling Mary Kay? But your other question kept getting me too, and I know that you put that to a list of two, so we both can answer.
Yeah.
The spirit was giving it to me. You ever had life coaches that you when you look at them, their life is not together, but they have clients that they can get their clients where they need to be. And it's because this person has the skill set, they're a healer, or they have the mindset to know how to direct people, how to give advice. You're very gifted. And I see that from spirit, but it kind of goes back with the why you stopped selling Mary Kay too. There's a lack of follow through. There's a lot of self-sabotage that's coming in your cards. You're very creative and you're very gifted. And I see that you're very connected to spirit. But when it comes down to what you need to do, it's almost like you avoid what you need to do for yourself to bring your dreams in, because you were asking, how can you help everybody else get where they're at and it don't work for me? It's because you're not putting the energy into it that these people are. Like if you do a reading for somebody, you tell them do A, B, C, D, get this cleanse your house, do this road opening work, and it's going to help you. People will do it. But if you tell somebody to do A, B, C, D, and they don't do it, you're not going to get the same effect that you want. And the problem with your stopping with the Mary Kay and with your spiritual dreams and things like that is you don't have no follow through. And you need to work on that. Alyssa, you go ahead and take it over from here.
I got what you got. And I was about to tell her too. The other thing I was gonna say was that she also needs to cleanse her energy as well.
Mm-hmm.
That she needs to cleanse, but spirit is also saying that you need to do some self-reflection work. That means you need to be doing some work on yourself, which Mama already said that. And then also you need to be doing meditations with your ancestors. So you need to be sitting down there. If you have an ancestor altar, if not, put one together. Sit down with your ancestors or go under the tree, whatever you got to do. But spirit is saying like you need to do these things. There's some steps that you're missing to get where you need to be. It's not that it's not going to happen. It is going to happen, but the timing is off because you got work to do.
Absolutely.
So that's what I got the same thing you got.
Yeah.
I did pull for Kimber Lashley. Because I figured you was going to pull. Spirit, I was like, go ahead and pull for Kimber. Because I felt like you was going to pull for her too.
No, good. I'm glad you did it, Kimber.
So she was asking, was her mediumship the right thing for her? Yes, it is. The thing is that one, you're a spiritual teacher. You have more than one option to do what you need to do. So don't be just invested in just mediumship being your only thing. You have other opportunities, other options to bring in income if that's what you're doing it for, to just, put it out there or just to share your gift or whatever. But spirit is saying like there's other things. I do feel like there's some certifications and things that you need to get to aside from just being a medium. Because spirit is saying you are blessed with your hands, which means to me that's a sign of like somebody who can do massage therapy, who could do Reiki, who can just pray over people. If somebody just say, my leg has been acting up, they can just lay hands and pray over you and heal your leg. So to me, that's a sign that you need to either, either look into massage therapy or look into Reiki, because you need something to bring in some income. And this is something that is kind of needed right now. We were just talking about Reiki earlier, and there's a lot of people who are out here actually looking for Reiki masters, and that could be something that could bring you more income. So mediumship is not going to be your income. That's going to be something that you do, yes, but you need something that's going to bring in some revenue. And spirit is saying you have to do what you're supposed to be doing, and that's a part of like either doing the massage therapy or doing the Reiki. So you're not in the wrong of thinking that this is not for you. No, it is for you. But there are other things too that you need to do. I do also see speaking, so to the masses and stuff like that. So I also get to like put your voice out there, put things out there. But there's also other things that you're supposed to be doing too, like books and stuff. With experience comes wisdom. And so at the end of the day, you're going to be writing about some of the things that you do during your journey. So be in that space to be open to receive these other opportunities that spirit is trying to bless you with to bring in more income to you, but also expand you a little bit more in your spiritual walk. So that's what I got for you.
Good. Anthony, I'm gonna let Jen finish Deborah, and then I'll let you have the last one.
That was just crazy how it just
You was
cut
getting
off.
good too, because you was hitting on the money, and then it was like, because we all was
Yes,
like,
it
what
was like
happened?
somebody was like, she don't need to hit it. Hush up. But okay, I still have my same cards out. So wait a minute, hold on, I'm missing one. I don't even need them because it was just the message was strong. So I feel like you got some communication that's coming in. So if you've been feeling like if you I don't know if you have a job or if you didn't have a job or you feeling overworked and underpaid, I feel like spirit is like that energy is no more. So I definitely feel like subconsciously, I don't know if you listen to like money frequencies or maybe you need to start. Thank you, Spirit. You need to start listening to certain money frequencies while you're going to sleep. It's binary beats. You can Google them on I mean not Google them, you can get on YouTube and listen to those things because it's almost like spirit wants you to be in alignment with the money. They want you to know that money comes to you easily and frequently and effortlessly. That's why when you're out in the streets, you're finding dollar bills or $10 or things like that because you are in that energy. I also feel like you need to definitely start washing your front door. You need to wash it with either bleach or listen to what I said, or ammonia. Okay. Don't mix the both, okay? Because I don't need you trying to say, well, Jen told me to do that, because that's a lie, because Jen did not say that. Also either blowing cinnamon or thank you, Spirit. Not even that. You need to get you some Rose of Jericho. Put it in a glass bowl with some water. Pray over it because spirit is yielding to you. And I feel like they want you to be in alignment all the time. Even if you got 25 cents in your account, that's still money. They are about to bless you. You have some unexpected money that is coming in. I don't know if you was waiting on a settlement or maybe even if somebody owe you, that person is going to have to pay you back. Okay, so I believe that is all the messages. Definitely unexpected because I was shocked as fuck when my phone just cut off just by itself. It went totally blank. Then I couldn't even get on my computer. So I feel like you definitely got some money in it. And then I kept hearing ching 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 goes the money tree, and somebody just put it in the comments. So that is definitely a whole goddamn message for you. And I'm breaking a sweat. So girl, you gonna be shouting in that house when you get this check or you get this message, okay? I'm done, y'all.
All right, Mr. Anthony.
So I pulled for KJ Brewer from YouTube. Is there a message regarding my job? I'm over it, but my bills ain't. I feel like you definitely know about the BS that's going on, like with your job. You just over it. You over the people. You over the community. You over everything related to that job. But also, you have been receiving, you know, notifications, emails from recruiters or from other positions, or you just like, I want to work at this company. Let me go apply and do whatever. But you haven't been doing it. Intuitively, you know that where you are, it's done. It's a wrap. You're not in it no more. Your heart, your soul, none of this, of whatever it is that you do for work at that place, is on par with what you want to do anymore. So you have, the communication coming in from spirit and from yourself, like, you got to get out of here. But you also have the communications coming in of another job coming in. What I will say, spirit is saying to you is don't just quit. Spirit said if you got some vacation, take that vacation. You got any kind of PTO, sick time, whatever, use all of it. And then once you have utilized all of that, use some kind of FMLA, something, while you are looking for another job. And then once you have used all of your resources up at wherever you are, then you can say goodbye to them people. Because at the end of the day, get from them what you have put in. Don't leave there with just blood, sweat, and tears that you have gave them, and then at the end of the day, they just, oh, okay, well, she's gone, or whatever. No, you need to get back what you put in. Rest up while you can, while you are looking for another job, doing these other interviews, setting up these, appointments, whatever, and then you'll be fine. But you definitely have stuff coming in, but take all that you can take from this job before you leave it.
It was good. So y'all, Lord have mercy. Thank y'all. This was good. We might need to do the Friday 5 once a month.
Mm-hmm.
The energy was good and everything like that. I mean, we didn't have no format of how it was going to go. And I know a lot of people didn't get questions answered because we were talking and interjecting in between, but I think it was good. So
and we
y'all
ain't get
let
no
me know in the
scammers tonight
comments.
either.
Huh?
And we ain't get no scammers.
I know.
Nope.
I well, you know, y'all know they're gonna be rolling in the next couple of days. None of us are sending y'all messages in your inbox. So please do not send money if you are going to book. Everybody on here has a way where you can contact them on their page. Go to their page and book them yourselves. Don't think nobody they're not calling you back. They're not messaging you, y'all, because they took 2 days. They're gonna be on here. Probably tonight. So be careful with your money. But this was good. I'm glad we'll have Boo Bear Chaz the Seer, next time. But I think we might be able to do this once a month, time permitting for everybody. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all enjoyed it. All right, my loves. I love y'all. I can't believe we hit 2 hours, but we did.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of people that hung with us too for the whole time.
Yeah.
I seen at one point we had hit 100 people.
Yeah, so we appreciate y'all. We really do. Because I mean, I know y'all could be doing other stuff on a Friday night. So we definitely appreciate y'all hanging out with us. For those that didn't get the question answered, I'll probably be back on Friday and hopefully I can hit, some questions then. But once again, before we leave, how do they catch up with you real quick?
It's on me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You can go to www.lotusmystichaven.co. You can also inbox me on my personal Facebook page, Elissa Henry, or you can go to my business page on Facebook, which is Lotus Mystic Haven. Also on Instagram, it's Lotus Mystic Haven. I no longer use my YouTube channel. I'm just going to let y'all know I'm branching out. I'm really going to be focusing on my healing and stuff like that. Pretty much this month and next month is the last month I'm doing readings. So if you want a reading with me, get a reading with me. If you want spiritual work, get the spiritual work, because I am exiting out. I'm telling you, I'm done data. I'm really focusing on hypnotherapy, life coaching, meditation coaching, auricular therapy,
Good.
and things like that. That's pretty much that's all I'm going to be doing. But you can always check on my website to see what I have. I also have a store that's on there, so you can purchase products. They are blessed. Everything I get, if you're looking for certain herbs, I do have them. They're not online, but inbox me. I do have a list that I can let you look through. If I don't have it, I possibly do have it. I just haven't put it on the list. But just ask me. I guarantee you, I probably will have it. I probably have everything. I ain't gonna lie. I just borrowed some Arbor Camino because I was waiting on some to come in. I borrowed some from Mama. So,
but you normally have it, so that's good.
Yeah,
so y'all
I
can
normally
find
do.
it.
But if I run out, 9 times out of 10, my plug, he probably waiting on something to come in, and I'm waiting. So, but I have some of everything. Check me out. I promise you, I probably do have it. Also, I'll sell tinctures, and elixirs and stuff like that or whatever. So, I'm. It's gonna be posted back up again. I sold out December, January time. So I have to rework all of that stuff or whatever to get that back going. But I will have those back as well. If it is a certain tincture that you're looking for, I can personally do it for you. Just talk to me, inbox me. I'll let you know how much it is, and plus the shipping and stuff like that. I got you. But that's me across the board. That's it. All right.
All right, Heaus Tarot. How they get a hold of you?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Heaus Tarot. You can message me on my Facebook page. There is a phone number, so you can message that phone number or call me as well. Like I said, right now, basically, I'm just doing readings. So once I branch out more, I'll let y'all know. I got to get my website up and running. I've been dealing with this since, I met all of these people that I'm on this live with. So I am in my era of surrendering. So I'm working on my website and figuring out what other services I'm going to offer. But readings is definitely something I love doing. I love connecting with people and trying to help y'all heal with whatever y'all got going on. So reach out to me if you want a reading, or even if you just want to chat, you can message me. It's fine. I'm an open book, as y'all can see from tonight. Nothing be held back. We'll talk about whatever you just want to talk. But yeah, reach out to me. Social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at the Heaus Tarot. I'm not giving y'all my personal stuff because it's gonna be some stuff in there y'all need to see. But I love y'all.
We love you too. All right, Miss Jenn.
All right. So first, I want to say this today, Day. I know you've been watching me because your question been stalking me the whole time I've been on this live. So I'm gonna message you after this, okay? Which you was gonna be my next person, but that's neither here nor there. Y'all know me. I'm Jenn. I am currently separating my business, my hair business, from my spiritual business. So if you would like some hair growthing products, the hair butter, the hair oil, the growth spray, you can hit me up in my inbox, which is it's Abundant Growth. My new spiritual name is Gino Insights. You can inbox me for readings. What else I do? Oh, I do all.
You had to think about it.
Yeah, because I haven't been putting that I do work out there because people work my nerves. You know what I mean? Because they don't listen, and I don't have patience.
I understand.
So, but Spirit wants me to put that out there. So if y'all need some work and some consultations for some work, you can definitely inbox me. What else? Oh, and if you are in the Beaumont Golden Triangle area, even Houston, I am a hair loss practitioner. So if you're suffering from alopecia, male pattern baldness, female pattern baldness, get with the kid. We can definitely put you under the microscope and see what's going on. Yeah, and that's about it.
All right, my loves. I thank y'all for hanging. As long as y'all did, we'll do it again. We'll definitely do it again.
Yes, this
All
was
right.
fun and hilarious.
It was. I had a good time. And like I said, we went a long time and we got a lot of people that stayed with us. But I'm going to let y'all go. Get y'all some rest. I need to go get me some food. But I love y'all.
I need me some food too.
Talk to y'all later.
Later, y'all.
Bye.